Now, this little dude is unbelievably fun, but fun doesn't necessarily mean good. So we're going to go do some gameplay. We'll do a little review on the guy. We'll show you the build, the pilot skills, and all kinds of stuff like that. Now, generally, I would run sonic weapons or shotgun type of weapons, but today we're going to play the pulsar and magnetars. We're going to go ahead and do an immune amp, repair amp, and nuke amp, and an advanced repair unit. I think that should be a really good setup for the little guy. I think the Kestrel drone, Whiteout, or the Shy drone over there would probably be really good drones to put on this guy. I think you really want to get the Iskra pilot to give him a much longer ability time. That helps this little guy out big time. But let's go do some gameplay. We'll talk about how to play him and all that stuff, and then we'll go over the pilot skills after the battle. So I got 3 short battle clips to show you guys, and on the third one, we're going to talk about some really interesting and important aspects to playing this little robot and how to do well with them and what needs to happen to do well with them. This map is too darn big. It is too darn big. It looks like I'm on a team with a full clan. I must be the random blueberry. We got Crow, and it looks like we've got BR over there. All right, so it's 2 clans versus each other. So we're going to run up here, and if we get in trouble, we're just going to hit our teleport and leave. That's one of the cool things about this guy is if your ability time doesn't run out, you can just kind of get out of there. Now, I tried to use my ability to get over to the center beacon fast, but they were still able to get there faster. So Little Phantom is not going to be the fastest robot in the game, even though he's got some speed. So oh no, I didn't. I did not want to do that. So I guess we're just going to run around here and try and do a little bit of damage for a second. And then I can always teleport back to where I was if I needed to. But Phantom is just such a fun little robot, right? Very, very fun. Right now I'm just trying to do some damage. I don't know what my team is doing. They don't seem to be over here fighting for the center beacon at all. I seem to be the only person over here. Maybe they got longer range weapons. I do see a few people firing into the center, but we're going to use the ability. We're going to run over this way and see what we can do. And I like to show you guys average game footage, right? So far this is a pretty just average, not super exciting game or whatever. I mean, there's some games you get up there and you just wreck everybody, but those games aren't realistic. You don't have that. You might have that one of every 50 or whatever out of every 100 games. I mean, most people don't have that game after game after game. So I try and show you guys nice average game footage that's realistic, right? We like to keep it real so you can see what it's really like out there on the battlefield with these robots. And I mean, Phantom, now that was kind of a weird game. I didn't really seem to have much support by my team. I was up there in front by myself fighting a whole bunch of enemies, so I was the one taking the fire. But hey, I guess that went overall pretty good. Let's go play another clip. Hopefully it's a little better than this one. Okay, so let's drop in Mr. Phantom and run over this way. And so far, most of the games I'm having are just very, very average. I'm not keeping the little guy alive super long. He's dying very fast. So basically, he comes in, he deals a little bit of damage, maybe grabs a kill or two, and then he gets taken out. That's mostly what happens. So you got to play this little dude very, very cautiously. All right, get that, get it. Oh, they stole it. They stole my kill. All right, come on, get this one. We can do it. No, he stole 2 of my kills. So I just lost 2 kills, guys. So what we're going to do is run over here. This guy's going to try and steal our beacon. So can we use this little dude to defend our beacon? Crap, there's a Titan shooting me in the back. That wasn't fair. You know, I think that's really messed up that they allow Titans to come in during the first 2 or 3 minutes of the game because, you know, if somebody charges up a Titan and drops it, little robots like my Phantom stand 0 chance against that. That's not cool. Titans should not be able to come in until the last, like at least half or something, last 5 minutes, the last 4 minutes, the last 3 minutes. There's no reason Titans should be in the first 1 or 2 minutes of the game. It really shouldn't. Alright, well, let's go try one more clip, and we'll really explain how to play this guy and whatnot during this clip. Okay, so we're dropping Mr. Phantom in, and so far, most of the games have been a little bit below average, and Phantom's doing okay. I mean, it's an old little robot, it doesn't have high hit points, it's just not extremely durable these days, but it's fast, it's fun, but it's very hard to keep alive for long periods of time. I think you really need to have a proper team to play this little guy. Now, if my team was doing really good and I was using it to support my team, I think we could have a lot of fun with it. But my team's kind of all over the place so far. Now, Basically, if my team, we had 3 or 4 guys go to center and I stood in the back and just fired off shots and ran around and distracted people, I think this little robot could do extremely good. But so far, my team's not really, my teams are just kind of all over the place today. I don't have players that are really able to help this little guy do what he needs to do to perform well. So something like this little dude really depends on how well your team does and how well you do. You got to play it very, very good, and you need to have a really good team. You got to have your team support to really play this little guy. All right, so we're going to go ahead and rush into the center and see if we can kill some red dudes. Bam, that's a shell. That's not good. More than likely, it's going to blow up and destroy me. So I think, I mean, we don't want to lose this beacon. Unfortunately, I don't have any teammates here. I mean, I had to leave or I was going to die. There was no way I was going to take that back. Normally, I die on the beacon trying to defend it, but there's no freaking way I could have won that fight. No possible way. So I would have lost it anyways, no matter what. Well, yeah, okay. Alright, so we played some battles. It was fun. I showed you a couple of clips. So the pilot skills I'm running would be Adamant Roadhog, Armor Expert, Mechanic, Roadhog, Dodger, Defense Expert, and Quartermaster. And I set these up a long time ago. There might actually be more pilot skills out now that could be better. Actually, the only one I see on here that I like is the one that gives you extra defense points when you're low on durability. So I guess there's really not that much I would change besides maybe that one. So should you build or play a Phantom? If your goal is have fun, have a good time, yeah, you might want to build one up. If your goal is wreck all the red guys and win games and do awesome, maybe not so much. I like this little guy, but I don't think it's something I would keep in my hangar all the time. Now, there may be a few people out there that just absolutely love this thing and do really well with it that have been playing it for years, but that's probably just because they got practice. But I think for your average player, this probably isn't one of your better choices anymore. At one time, this little dude was amazing, but now I think there's way better robots out there. So I make videos to help you guys out. Repay me the favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content. You'll find links to my Discord server, my other YouTube channels, and a bunch of other stuff down there in the description, so check that out. I think you have to drop down the descriptions twice, which is crazy, but anyways, have an awesome day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Lightning out. See ya.